Zhao Tao。有個係即係 short announcement 就係下一部嘅電影就係紙皮村路喺11月7:15放映。The short announcement, the next film in Cine Italiano, Capo Village, will be showing at House 11 at 7:15. So you've got tickets for that show. Please note the time. 咁我哋而家係一個短嘅發問嘅時間啦嚇，大家可以即係舉手發問，咁我哋嘅同事要將咪遞俾你。The short Q&A now, and you can ask in 廣東話 English and Italian. So we have to translate it in English. And my colleague will pass the microphone to you. 有冇係觀眾係有對個電影有咩問題有意見嘅嚇？可以舉手嘅嚇。Maybe 嗰位先生嗰度 pass 個俾佢唔該。
點解劇本製作嘅時候會希望將中國同埋意大利呢兩個地方聯繫埋一齊咧
So why you want to when writing the script, why you want to put the two countries together, Italy and China?
So that is not my goal. It's, so I try to put together. So the question is together or
how to put what makes you want to put two
together?
Two countries together.
Sorry, I didn't understand. Because the presence of the Chinese community in Italy is quite strong. It's the third or fourth community in Italy of immigrants, and Italy changed a lot in the last 15-20 years. Before we were a country of immigration, now we are a country of immigration, and probably with the crisis we will be again in the immigration land. And during these 20 years, a lot of strangers, foreigners came to Italy, and the Chinese are a big quantity of them, and so I wanted to tell something also about these communities. With other documentaries I worked with other communities.
其實喺過去15-20年咧，係喺意大利好多變化，就係特別係即係中國移民係嚟咗好多啊，咁係有即係好大嘅數目嘅。咁即係我都希望喺我嘅電影裏面反映呢一方面。其實我都曾經我嘅紀錄片裏邊咧，都有係拍過係關於係即係其他嘅國家即係社區嗰啲故事嘅。Another question？ 上邊。
Out of curiosity, what's your previous knowledge of the Chinese community and Chinese culture before the making of this film?
拍戲之前咧，導演對呢個中國社會嘅認識係點樣樣咧
？I didn't know nothing. I didn't know anything. Sorry. Or not anything, but so little things. And when everything started when I met the real Shun Li in this Osteria. That was my so the first step of this idea was this one. And when I met this story and I started to write the story, I started also to study a little bit the Chinese culture, and I did it through some friends of mine who are studying in the University of Venice and University of Rome, the Chinese literature and Chinese story, and I did it also in my daily life because I'm living in an area of Rome where the Chinese community is quite large, and my daughter, she's 8 years old, she has a few classmates coming from Chinese family, and so in my area it's quite easy to meet and to speak with Chinese, also with Chinese born in Italy from Chinese parents, and that helped me to understand something, and of course I have a lot of things to know and to understand more.
其實之前我都唔係話我知好多咁，係直接係我見到真嘅孫儷嘅時候，我就開始對呢、即係中國嘅文化有興趣啦。咁我係就同好多嘅喺大學裏邊嘅即係讀研究中國文學嘅人嘅交流啦。亦都我嘅女佢都有啲中國嘅同學啦。咁同埋我喺羅馬住嘅地區咧，都係有好多嘅中國人，咁係即係都係日常傾偈啊咁樣，同埋係咁樣係逐步認識嘅。有冇下一個問題？
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay. It's a microphone.
Okay.
okay,
Hi,
sorry.
I just want to congratulate you for such a beautiful film. I was wondering about Kyoja itself, the place, because it seems like this is also a character in the film, and I was hoping that you could speak to that point.
對呢位觀眾對嗰個鎮好有興趣，即係好似個片裏面角色一樣，係想導演講多啲。
Yeah, thank you for the question. I completely agree with you. My idea was to use Chioggia and the lagoon as character of the film, and that is something very important in the history of Italian cinema. Rossellini, one of the master of Italian cinema, of the neorealistic tradition of Italian cinema, he told that the landscapes, the places where you film, they cannot be simply location, but you have to consider them as character, because they can give emotions, they can give thoughts, they can give narrative steps to your story. And I try to dialogue with this landscape and with this town in this direction. And it was quite familiar for me because, as I told you, it's my mother village, so it's a village I know very well since I was a child, and that probably helped me to know that. But I try to show this place through her eyes, not through my eyes, and I was very happy when at the first screening of the film in Chioggia, a fisherman in Chioggia told me, so in the public, speaking in the Q&A at the end, told me, thank you, because I didn't know that we had a piece of China in our lagoon.
咁其實係意大利嘅新世主義大師 Rossellini 曾經講過，係即係地方其實可以係作為個片裏邊嘅一個敘事啊，亦都係一個角色嘅一部分嘅。所以其實我都係希望能夠係將我嘅係呢個揀嘅啲地方成為個戲嘅故仔嘅真係好緊要一部分啦。咁佢係我因為嗰度亦都係我嘅即係媽媽出生嘅地方啦。咁我係即係呢個電影喺呢個 Chioggia 第一次放映即係首映嘅時候，咁之後即係有啲漁民咁同我講啦，咁即係多謝你即係將呢個話俾佢聽係原來我哋係鎮裏邊係有即係個中國嘅一部分嘅喺度嘅。This question there. Full. Yeah.
我想問下咧，喺戲裏面嘅孫儷咧，成日都會懷念屈原啦，即係會慶祝呢個端午節啦。咁其實真正係孫儷係咪真係會成日懷念，即係紀念屈原，同埋真係會成日念佢嘅詩，定係導演認識中國文化之後再加入呢個元素
？The question is that Shun Li in the film is always recites the poem of Chu and always think about the festival of the poets, and then always recite the poetry. So is a real Shun Li like this, or is just in the film?
It's just in the film. it's my fantasy, so it's my idea. I wanted to use the poetry, the poetic perspective, and I did this. I know that it's quite strange that a simple woman, a simple worker, knows at memory the words of a Chu Yuan poem and knows that in old Chinese. Yeah, but I wanted to create this strange connection between a real difficult, tough life and this delicate intimacy relation with the poetry. I know that in the reality it sounds maybe a little bit strange, but I hope that in the poetic dimension of the film it works.
咁其實都係我自己創作嘅啫。咁其實我係即係希望係藉住呢個即係嗰種詩意啦，係能夠係譬如話去即係呢個工人佢即係雖然佢嘅生活係即係好艱苦，但係佢其實佢內裏邊係一個好柔弱、好脆弱嘅一部分，我哋係藉住詩裏邊表達出嚟咯嚇。
I think that that point is also interesting to ask to Zhao Tao about her relation with this poetry, because when we started to record the voice for the poem, she had to learn the ancient poem, and so maybe it's also interesting to know from her something.
咁其實係即係照套佢亦都係要即係喺個錄音裏邊背誦嗰啲詩出嚟啦。咁我或者等佢講講啦。你對那個背那個出名的詩感想？
其实我觉得在这个电影里面，这样的一个女性的角色，她能够非常熟知屈原的诗，实际上我觉得是导演非常理想、非常浪漫的一部分。我觉得他是作为导演，他有权利可以让自己电影浪漫一下。
I think personally think it's very romantic, and then let this female character to be able to recite the poems like that also. So if you're a filmmaker, you have the right to be romantic. 各位先。
我有一个问题想问教授者，我看过你的《三峡好人》，我觉得你在这个片子的表现比《三峡好人》又是一个很大的突破，我恭喜你。我想问一问你跟老外的导演跟贾樟柯的合作有什么分别？另外的问题就是你拍这个片子之后，你有没有惧怕你在国内的电影发展有什么影响？你觉得有没有什么影响没有？
This audience likes this her performance this film even more so than in Still Life, and so there's a question for Zhao Tao asking what's the difference between working with Italian director and working with Jia Zhangke, and how would this affect maybe future career in China?
首先非常感谢其实是这样，就是《三峡好人》这个电影，实际上对我们来说是一个非常即兴的创作，因为当时贾樟柯导演在拍摄刘晓东画家的纪录片，但是当他去到那个即将消失的城市的时候，看到那个每天都在消失的城市，我觉得有些地方是触动了他，所以他在2个星期之内把我们所有的工作人员召集到了三峡，然后就开始创作。
Actually, for Still Life, it's very improvised production because director Jia Zhangke was filming a documentary of the artist Liu Xiaodong, and then because all these cities are disappearing very quickly along the Yangtze River, so director Jia quickly called all the crew and then just make in 2 weeks and then quickly make the film Still Life.
我们的工作其实一直以来都处于非常独立的状态，因为其实我们之前所拍摄的所有电影，并不是导演构思很久的电影，确实是因为当某一些社会现象影响到了他，或者是触动他的想法，他非常想用一种他熟知的一种东西，把这样的时代记录下来，所以包括世界是关注的农民工的问题，包括任逍遥是2个年轻小伙子在山西大同那样封闭的城市里面的青春的回忆。所以我觉得我在国内的工作状态基本上属于非常独立制作的状态。
Actually, my work and then also the work of director Jia Zhangke is very independent. It's like he really wants to capture the state of the country as it happens. So it's try to do it very quickly, and like all the films like Unknown Pleasures and also 世界 the world. It's about the state of the young people in China at that time. About 2 young people, get trapped in a town, or some immigrant workers inside China at that time. So it's try to capture the state of China through film at that time.